Baird Creek is a popular place for hikers, bikers, and more, but a curve in the road, a narrow path, and a dangerous drop-off have some concern.
We actually had a girl go off it about 2 years ago, and I guess she got hurt pretty bad.
I don't think I've talked to one of my doctors or anyone who's said I'm lucky to be alive.
Door County resident Lynn Michelson is that someone. She vividly remembers the moment she was riding her mountain bike on the Baird Creek Trail in Green Bay almost 2 years ago.
It got really narrow, and then all of a sudden there was a ledge, and I was able to get one of my clips up but not the other, and before I knew it I was going off the edge. So yeah, and I landed in the creek down below.
It was Lynn's first time on the trail, and when she fell, she hit her chin on the handlebars and landed on her back.
There was blood coming out of my elbow, and I looked down and my legs were bleeding, and my wrist was completely dilapidated, and this was in the hospital the next day. They kept me overnight and then had to go back a couple days later.
Lynn fractured her wrist and had to have a plate and 8 screws surgically placed 2 days later. She also had to get rocks removed from her elbow before getting stitches, had sutures in her chin, broke a finger, and now has to see a chiropractor at least twice a week every day for the rest of her life.
The worst part about it, I lost my job. I couldn't work, and you don't get disability or unemployment or anything for a long time. I was a single mom of 4, so that was rough.
Lynn says she had no idea the portion of the trail would be so dangerous, especially with nothing in place to warn her.
If there was a sign, if at least there was a sign, this is not a bike trail, or and I mean something as simple as that. That obvious.
Something obvious that says
anything.
Mountain bike volunteers who help maintain the trail put up caution tape after her accident, but it has since been ripped and torn down. And Lynn reiterates that action needs to be taken sooner than later.
Do something fast. No one else gets hurt. It's amazing. No one else has died there. No one has died, I should say. It's amazing.
Since our work on this story began, we have found that the portion of the trail is currently part of Brown County. It is not in the city of Green Bay, but Green Bay Alderman David Nenig tells me that it is, however, a piece of land that the county wants to transfer to the city. And even though it's not on tonight's Parks Committee agenda, it's likely to be a topic of conversation. We will continue to follow the story and let you know if any action is taken. For 5 Investigates, I'm Nate Stewart.